Yeah, I understand that, but they still like from psychological standpoint, they still want to be picked.
They want to be selected. That doesn't make them a pick me. Pick me doesn't mean just to be picked. It does
They
not
want
mean
the
that.
princess
That's
treatment.
just that's just the surface definition. Just by going by the word, oh, to be picked means they want to be picked, so they're a pick me. No, that's just the level of the ocean. There's a depth here in the meaning and the connotation of the word that is below the surface action.
Well, then why pick me is so uh, um, why is pick me associated with bad connotations then? In the red
As it's
pill,
against the
in
sisterhood. It's against the
yeah, but
sisterhood. That's
then
why.
like the guys who actually are in the manosphere, and then they say, oh, she's just a pygmy. Oh, she's not. Like, what the fuck is happening here? Seriously, do
Okay.
you want a
I mentioned
traditional
this
woman
earlier.
who actually earned your trust, who does the work, or do you just want to hook up?
Well, you know what? If you just want to hook up, you want the 8 or 9 who's just hot. Hot body, just she's a smoke show. You're not willing to just settle for the good woman who's a 5, 6, maybe a 7, not gonna turn heads. You know what? You're you're trained to go after the hot women. Pick me women are not usually 90 plus percent of the time. A pick me woman is not a hot woman. She's above average, but she's not hot.
So they are viewed as something bad just because they are not hot, just because they are not a 10.
No, not something bad. The guys who put down pick me women are basically saying, I have no use for a 6 or 7 that wants a relationship. I want 8 or 9 who wants a hookup. So they
It's the pickup artist community.
dismiss the pick me.
It's the pickup artist community that's within the red pill. They're the ones that are more open to egalitarian feminist crap because they can use it against itself so that they can take advantage of it sexually.
Mm,
Does that make sense?
yeah, kind of.
Where'd Steve go?
I don't
No.
know.
Let's say you have the pickup artists in the red pill community.
Mhm.
They are not pro patriarchy. They're not really anti feminists. Yeah, they know about it, but they say this is the system that we have,
Mhm.
and they're gonna maximize how to use that system for their own benefit.
Basically,
So pick me's don't work for them.
feminism to their advantage.
Right, pick me's don't fit what they want.
But then, how much can you blame women for not being pick me if men don't actually want the pick me girls? They prioritize the harlots.
Nah, no, there's plenty of men that just want. Majority of men don't want to go out and just have sex with a bunch of women. Most men just want one good woman, and that's it. One good woman that they're attracted to that's pleasant, gives them RSVP, respect, sexual variety, and peace.
Remember,
As Steve said.
you said if men want this, blah, 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 blah. There's no such thing. We got the 80-20 rule. You
Mhm.
got 20% of men, or maybe less, 10%, whatever the number, the Chads. They don't want to pick me. 80% of men want to pick me. So if you're listening to the 20% of men who want to just go out and spread their seed and pump and dump, you know what? You're not going to pump and dump a pick me.
Oh,
Because
that's what's popular. I see
no, it's
that.
not, because a pick me wants to stick around for a relationship. Yeah, she might She might fall to the Chad. She might do that same behavior, but she's not so easy to get rid of if she really selects you. So the 80% of men, he does, okay, 80% of men, no, I'm just not going to get that 8 or 9. She'd never given me the time of day. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to go out and compete for the pump and dump Olympics. Just want a good woman that will support me and that I can come home to and that I can get regular sex from. No, she does not need to be the super hot woman. She just needs to be decent, ideally a
RSVP.
little bit above average, and treat me well. Man, if I can get that, and if she has an extra 10, 15 pounds, okay, I can deal with that because you know what? I got a dad bod because I'm a regular guy. I'm not one of those guys who spends all my time in the gym. I just want a decent woman, and that's the pick-me women. Now, the guys who are out here who are the pickup artists and saying, get a hot woman, they're not the type of guys that are going to pick the pick-me. Unless, good enough for tonight and she's in a horny mood and maybe her morals are a little bit weak that night. Yeah, she might do it too. But it doesn't satisfy her.
Most guys want what, Steve? What did I just say? RSVP. You came up with that.
Respect. It's 3 things. 4 letters, 3 things. Respect, sexual variety, and peace. What it means is he doesn't want to be bossed around by her. When he says something and he's thought about it, he wants her to say, yeah, okay. And he does not want her to go tear him down in any argument. Or, when he says we should do this, well, I don't think so. Not this time. What about this exception to what you're saying? No, that's not showing respect. He doesn't want that shit. He doesn't want to have an argument. Sexual variety. Well, you know what? Most women had their fun days and they did a lot. They were, believe it or not, women's sexual fantasies are oftentimes more extreme than a man. So when she gets in her purity stage, I'm not doing that. She did it for other guys. And this is a decent guy. He has his appetite. You know what? Put out and be open-minded in the bedroom, just like you were 10 years ago for Chad. That causes a lot of frustration and peace. He wants to come home and not be nagged. Oh, you forgot to take out the garbage last night. Hello, it really wasn't that difficult. Is it worth creating a hostile environment? He just wants to live his life and to actually work hard for his family, get a little bit of sex, maybe a moderate amount of sex, more than once a month, probably more than once a week. You know what? A pick-me would be just fine for him. And the non-pick-me's, the 8s and 9s, they're high-maintenance women. Does he want to foot the bill for a high-maintenance woman?
No. That's what I'm saying. RSVP. So when you look, you have all your girly friends, or you can look at your girly friends on Instagram and Facebook, and they have all this lavish style, all this crap that they do. And like, oh, my husband serves me. He treats me like a princess, or they're looking for a guy to treat them like a princess. They're not pick-me's. They're not going to
Woman who
give you
gets
RSVP.
pedicures, manicures, hair weaves, or hair extensions, Botox, lip injections, breast implants, none of them are pick me. They're high maintenance.
Well, and they are fine with being not pick me because they are the ones who came up with this term.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It's Team Woman. They're not
Okay,
pick me.
can we go to my article? Because
Yes.
I think
Mhm.
we'll explain some of this.